between these fighters. No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 with the life lead. Sticks the combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fires off a tiger. Player 1 must be feeling good at the next super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Each hit is so much going on the offensive. Gets the parry in, and adds some more ends with the projectile. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, but everything from here on out is so vital. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. From up there! Charges forward. You were right to be on guard. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Going on the offensive. Jump. Barely blocks the jumping. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh man, this is a scary game.
Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Strings it all together. Not good. Player 2 creates a good corner of Life lead opens up. So they break forward to fight the opponent. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us jump straight forward with the drive right. Nice counter. Knockdown and Tiger top to traction. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Fires a Tiger. Medium kick hits. Tiger knee to the sternum. Player 1 drive rush to keep it going. Doesn't miss a beat. Experiencing burnout. Hits them with a solid block. Burnout activates. Use the mid for super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump. Grab and throws. Ooh, what a smart throw! Good job of getting that dangerous corner. Betting is home on the drive run. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What's up, drive run? Base, knee, knee. Just hits the forward rush. Wasting his time. Is that here? Links it. All the throw connects. Amazing. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 can't other in the early going. New developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 is just about out of driving. Good anti-air. Knocked down. Airs the jump in to shut it down. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes of big angle and rips out a raw super. Gets them with a 1, 2, 3. Either fighting to use their drive move. How this roll comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of everything. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. With the psycho blitz. Spends the gauge to the driver. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep the momentum. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Shows the medium kick. Great work finding the open. They return to center stage. Goes air takes their turn. Quick breather. Needs the jump in with a perfect parry. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Tiger starts to try something. They are really going at each other this round. The read they make now will be key. Tiger. Will we see a drive hit? Is working with a big goal for the super arc. Turning up the heat here with a level 2 super. Both sides don't put that away. We're not a standstill, but we may see interruptions too. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Not much movement, but the thing is that all in missile jump. Comes off the page and scores the win. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. No time to take that shot. Only use time to uppercut. Push up the rope. Lots of aggression on both sides. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Alright, what's coming up next? Jumps in. Hypnotic charges forward. Player 1 has depleted their drive. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Nice timing! Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the jump in. Forward with the drive rush. Both fighters are the ones experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire strength and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides are super hard. Tiger shot to twice. Not much life difference. Counting on the super to do the job. Player 2 needs to use the cut of the corner. Anti-air in the clutch. They are not getting closer with the forward run. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to find out the win? Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what's going on the offensive. The throw connects. Breaks the block with a drive connects from the cabin with an overdrive arc. Mixing it up to go Tiger. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Drive rush. With the Tiger shot. There's the burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. All in with a rush. Player 1 is a burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major. Oh, now that is a punish. Tiger faces to the fighter now. Forward rush. Tiger can shoot the back. No resources to work with. Excellent read. And they make the most of this. Clutch at the end. Player 1 made all the right moves. And this experience is only going to make them stronger. Punch you, Tiger. Delivers the pain. right to the doorstep. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Opts for the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gets right in it. Move forward to pressure the opponent. It's a good job of pushing back. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by going with fire. Takes a trip. His life lead opens up. One chance here may end this match. Jump. Goes for the low risk air tag. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Check out the low title. Jumps in. High title about to try some. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. That combo did decent. Knockdown and saw that jumping coming from a mile away and Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about that. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Both fighters have a full supermeter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages to get. Here's the game for a super. Going for the complete kill with that super. What a move! There it is! They knew it would be enough. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. However, with a cycle flip. With the attack. TLC. Player 1 throws them. Big throw. Oh, here we go. Shoot the puck. Dangerous right here. Crushes in. And it's all the way to the corner. But the drive impact doesn't work. Huge chance of that wall splash. Solid anti-air. Back to the corner. Driver. Looking for a hole. Trying to block down with a tiger shot. Protecting his fireman. How will they react? These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's going to take the lead? Oh, and the back run. That combo finishes it. Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time to win the cover. This game flows. Kill us. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Hits the driver. Player 1 is just about out of driver. Close. What's next? Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump. With throwing up just perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Extends the gauge to the driver. Throws out a projectile. Can check the throw. Just moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the guy. That's how you play those games. It's so hard to fight back against that. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jumps in. Nice timing. This is a good spot to use the super. Player 1 jumps with the drive runs to keep it going. Player critical from above. All the throws connects. Touches jumping out and cycle passes out. Excellent read. Where they thinking? Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only going to make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Throws out a projectile. Plenty of space between the fighters. what will be their approach. Carries the projectile. Pressuring the situation with the charger. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Clearing out the spacing. Drive fleet opens up. Time's the only thing moving here. High Tiger shot to Tricep. Oh, burnout trigger. Both guys are going to have to beat it up with a combo into super. Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Checks with the low Tiger shot. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play the Tiger Head. Fire the Tiger. Will we see a Tiger kill? Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Are we going to deliver the pain right to their doorstep? A no-fly zone. Drive wants to keep it going. Drive reversal's no good. Caught in the crossbar. Quick breather. Tiger to the sternum. Saw that coming. Will we see a drive hit? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. That off is going. Ends the meter, looking for a good turn. Oh boy, level 2 super. Player 2 needs to use the cut of the corner. Connects with the throw. Anti-air and the punch. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Then it clears up the flatline. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tiger shot to try to using their drive. Fires off the Tiger. Player 1 out goes close up. And now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Dash? Try to lock down. Tiger shot. All in with the rough. Next with the throw. It's a bad situation to be in. Turn out, but they may have a plan. Take a seat. Battle and hug with the Tiger knee. Cross up on Player 2. It's time to bust this one. It's over. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. Letting down the opponent to impose their will. Fires a Tiger shot. The low Tiger shot. Still very early in the round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Nice. Smart play there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some reason. Taking stock. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Add a little super into this combo for more damage. Fireball from very long. What's next? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Dashes forward. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Will gain control of the match and is charging forward. Tiger shot to Tricep. Player 2 will look to move forward with the driver. Tiger shot. Both fighters are low on drive. What do they use it on? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with their fire. Player 2 will need burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going on the offensive. Get carried to the corner. Will we see a connect with the throw? Nothing going down. The Tiger is out. Hustle dance what? That's not it. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. they may be looking for an opening to run through. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What is he thinking? Both sides looking for an opening. Player 2 is just about out of drive ammo. Definitely shuts up the jump. Hops for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Stiffs the combo. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Big gap between the two fighters, so they go out and fire them. No more drive range. The jump-in is denied. The throw charges forward. Yes. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That drive impact doesn't get through. Grabs him. Player 2 brings forward with the drive rush. Tiger needs to the sternum. Looking for a man. Sternum. Expect the tempo of the match to quick breather. Player 2 in dire straits off for the cycle. The super sudden hit. The drive impact doesn't work. Punchy Tiger. Burnout activate. Player 2 is bare frozen. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. From up above. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Can they use more than on a comeback? Trips them up. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Maintain composure and pushes out of the corner. Jump in, finds them. Grabs them. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Can't catch the throw. Knockdown. Very solid corner. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Puts them with a psycho blitz. Delivers the pain right there. Answers with a psycho uppercut. The impact doesn't do anything. You've gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Jump? Doing some quick planning? Both fighters planning something? Goes for it almost. Springs forward with the drive rush. Tiger shoot. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the jump-in. They trade hits. Blocks. Kill rush. Spends a little drive gauge, but the reversal is blocked. Barely blocks the jump, throws him. Throws the distance with a smart heel right back. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. You never know what can happen here. This is gonna hurt. Drive up to keep going. They've got the meter to burn out, but they may have a fight. Watch out for Pang and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like with the block. Can't take the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner. Combos there. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Uses the parry. Throws them to negate the block. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Neither of them willing to back off. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Knockdown. With a 1-2-3. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Drive run KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Finally to the sternum. Holds out with a block. Going on the offensive. Player 1 can build off this lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Throws the fireball, brings forward with the drive rush. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Medium kick. Charges forward. Tiger kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Coming down and high tiger shot to try something. Looking for a chance. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Punching tiger. Last round. It's now or never. Oh, they're in the corner now. Using the drive roll. And they make the most of this. Nice use of resistance. But will they get dirty this round? Rattling on with the fire. Player 2 needs to win the round. What are they gonna do? Anti-air in the clutch. And it is on. Knocked them out of the air. Face, meet, feet. Escapes the corner. That corner is out. Player 1 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Nails the anti-air. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in. Strings it all together. Goes for the super. Fires off a tiger. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The pressure is so intense here. A drive. Yes. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. High tiger starts to try some. With a target. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 has the meter. Charges forward. Cycle uppercut puts them on the road. You've got to be mindful of using jump going on the offensive. Jumps in. Not much life difference. We'll need to drive him. Fire! Tiger. Wild Psycho cannon activated. Let's do a danger down. Player 1 is in a back not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Connect with the throw. Going to spring forward with the drive rush. Follow up after that target combo. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Good time. Who will come out on top in this final round? Still scrapping for control of the stage. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Shoots the blood. Shakes things up with a fireball. Burnout. Need to do that. Is a burnout state. A very precarious situation. Time for this nut driver. They're in range. timing it. And whip! They're wide open! Low step to tap the shield. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both fighters' drive gauges are in. Let's see how this affects the neutral. Shoots off the projectile from downtown to check their approach. Knockdown. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their driving. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Gets right in there. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by throwing the fireball. Only the space between the fighters. What will be their approach? The pressure is so intense here. Getting into the end game now. That attack ends. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the projectile. Close. What's next? Kill rush. Charges forward. Somehow pushes back all the way. Don't put that away. Springs forward with the drive rush. From upstairs. Nice timing. They've got the meter front. The opponent thought they had the high hand of that hurt, but they're about to run. Knockdown and manages a nice counter. Shoot! Side note cannon back to the field. Let's see what they do now. Hustle in. Their spacing is so on point, but who's gonna win first? In there. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them strong. Season coming, blocks it out. Player 1 chases them down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of power. Where is this match gonna go? Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Opts for the throw. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Takes a trip. Allows them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. With the target combo. Hit them with a 1-2-3. You don't need to go for anything big. Using a light shot, add a little super juice into this combo for more. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Who's going to start this off? With the second move. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive with a cycle uppercut. Player 1 is working clear now. Let's check the tempo of the match with the change. Player 1 will goes for it at this range. Goes to save some of that target. Traps him in the neck. Barely blocks the jump in. Burnout activated.
Oh my god, this man is so friggin'. I hate fighting against Ed. He can't press so much button. What the frick?
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin.
You need to find a way. Oh, I know for that. Bitch. What? One bitch, run, Get out of the life. Run. I'll be alive. Run. Jump. Oh my god. Bitch. Get back up. Nice.
Grabbing it out up close. Fire the tiger. Going on the offensive. Are we going to see a comeback here? Player one, the giant and walks away unscathed. One on win. The low tiger. Combos there. Can they just run it? Can this super art set things in the moment? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
What if the man that just around like him have life? Cheating.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Projectile trying to change the situation.
Bro. Oh my god, in jump. I never grab. My god.
Can they do it again? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is a gigantic rivalry. How are they going to do this?
Yeah.
Just now to try and change the situation.
Ooh. You know, what freak? Someone is so dumb. God.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Until now, everything from here on out is so vital.
What? Oh, that reach for fun. Oh, you can't do like that when they're I figure out how to beat it though. If I always a poke after the
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 creates a good corner.
Oh no! Hey,
Brings out the super. How's it gonna work out for them?
Oh shit.
Real reason to drive it.
No! Like, bro.
What a comeback! What did player 2? This is always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Stop This is a very precarious situation. He jumped in with the savage tiger raid connected. Really has the gun. Only a little bit This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. And now they gotta have a plan for the next step. Super outrage now. Player 2 has a big drive here. Player 1 swings the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Still hungry. Both sides stepping into
My God. Can I bot dash?
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Solid neutral game wins the match. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run this. This is how they combo to take a chunk of damage off the field. Carries the back and player 1 chasing. Very solid corner switch. No one to start the corner brush. Goes forward drive. They're looking for the combo to add a little super. This combo for more Where you gonna block? Player one will need to plan conservatively until their driver burnout activates. Player one desires training burnout. This is a good spot to use the super. Back them into the corner in a hurry. This is gonna hurt. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in with it. Start things off with a jump in. That means jump in. Jumping. The low tiger. Going on the offensive. That's gotta be cool. What a smart throw.
Say it just love press a button song. Bro. Just a press button every minute. You too? Bro. What? Oh my God.
Can they recover or are they in trouble? This is the perfect range to reach on tag. Good job blocking the jump. Just how patient. For the dominant position in the corner.
Bitch.
Fireball from very heading into the position now. It's getting tense.
Sure.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Crunch tiger. Everything that's
What?
scrapping it out up close. Avoid getting stuck in the corner somehow. Breaks the block one throw.
Just a presser.
So close to the end of the round that the overhead cannot. Psycho gets back to the ground. Let's see what they do now. Reads the cover perfect. Player two. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back after start. They're not taking any chances. Tries to lock down with the tiger. Stop the round.
What?
Noticeable life lead is a comeback.
Bruh.
Not over yet. Believe it's time for the trade. That's the big damage on that counter. Solid.
What's it?
Use the fireball to try and establish their pace. Player two chasing. Knockdown. Forward. Knockdown in the corner. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. People showed their hands a little bit, so they charged forward. What's their game plan here? Takes a trip. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Why we keep another that? Bro. Bro, I can't do nothing with this character. Like he can press like 10 buttons. Bro, it like he can press like friggin' 10 buttons. Like in like you have 15 million like. What a freak.
Now, the fun begins. Player 2 will be able to drive to the up. Can't take the throw. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases him down. Drive reversal block. Block the ambiguous crossing. The fighter can rely on his body. Takes the shot. That target fighter doesn't get through.
That's him.
So they break forward to the rest of the opponent.
Why am I making it? He's jumping, bro. Oh my god, can I press? How much hit does this man have? Okay. What? I'm not jumping too much. That's fine. He's jumping. Shit! Oh, yo! He's me. I'm allowing him to jump like him a madman. Like him a jump like him a freaking madman.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close.
Okay. No problem. That's fine.
Now they get pushed into the corner. There
Come on, for me now.
this is a good win because the opponent has to fireballs. On dangerous territory. Easy to protect against them. No good on fire. Who's gonna make a move? Alright, what's coming up next? Player one chasing him down.
Oh my god. That's the goal.
Decent return on that combo. Player two on the board first to win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
What? Stop me. Try. Bro.
Damage is really piling up now. You can see how the other player wants such a effective open up some more chance. This is a range to reach out and attack and it's looking for that jump. He opens up. Player one on the board first with the win. Don't want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now. And everything from here on out. Player two chasing down. Early round games are so important to set the tone. Forward with the drive rush. Got to be careful not to win that defense. Got to try. Parries the attack.
What?
Throws him away. Going in. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at the opponent. Tiger to the center. Delivers the save right to the dorsal. Not much like it. Punch and Tiger. Drive rush to keep it going. Hitting the next. Come on. Last round, both fighters gotta go slow and from this one. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive on. Both fighters are raring to go. Tries to lock down the
What? I'm not getting... I'm not get that jumping.
How is this event going to play out? Are we going to win it all? Right to be on lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has used up all of their drive. The drive wave is completely empty, meaning their ability to want to also preparing to jump in to shut it down. It's like our fighters are taking a break. Alright. Stops the attack by using the drive. Jump in 59. Player 1 is almost dead by the plus drive moves and a fit of prayer to turn this around in the field. Good job blocking the jump. Showing us just how patient they can be. Right side opens up. Drive off to keep it going. Covers him with a cycle flip. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Piled up the knowledge. Now, how are the points going on the other? Tiger King. Smart play to stop the opponent. Tiger caught the twice. Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna play first? They can take these charges forward. Gets them with the anti-hit. Here's the Inferno. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only going to make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping in for a rematch. We can't see on his punish counter. Solid combo. Nice chunky combo. Can they come up to yourself? Pressure in the situation. Not definitely. Spin baby to the driver. Bring forward to pressure the opponent. Player two on the board first for the win. Player one to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so spicy. And add some pressure. Bring forward with the driver. Player one will look to apply pressure.
Bro. GG's. Bro, Eddie's so broken, bro. Mega something, try something.